tie with SKT, and we're going to have to play a tiebreaker match in that instance. A few extra things are going to have to happen. SKT losing the sandbox.
That's what we want to see.
Okay.
We want to see the Olaf from Griffin, because you look at this draft now and you're like, this is a tempo draft that wants to play aggressively. This is the sort of draft that I think fit Griffin really well based on their King Zone performance. They're going to be trying to power up early and really slam down Jinair in the early game, but we're close.
Just trying to throw his weight around, as you would imagine. Down
Yes,
comes Malrung, and Grace is here as well. Seismic Shove, if the placement is good, it's going to be very good, as Viper's thrown back so many times. The You and Me is going to save Lehens, who jumps out of the Ezreal because he's already dead. Root taking so much damage. The auto is going to follow him. A 1-for-1 is absolutely not what Jinair wanted, especially when Viper has teleport.
So far is the Talia, but the bot lane focus here was always pretty transparent.
Yep, well, Fruit is going to get stunned up. Viper doing a lot of damage. Kellen makes his way down. Majestic Roar just to try and stop the aggression, but that is not why. Yeah, we got a bit of an all-in here as gets out of the Infernal Chains, but keeps him in the Slicing Maelstrom as Linderung with the World Ender is doing a lot of work, but he's ran out of buttons, and Doran's able to turn that one around. An all-in from both of them. Ever get to utilize his healing. About 0% of it.
And it comes back to the simple points. Chovy's being chased by lots of people.
Yep, we've got a cleanse. We also have a flash, but he uses the flash relatively late, taking a lot of damage. Acceleration gate not enough. The Ignite is in there, and Kellen bites the Jace to death. This is going to be a very different Jace game for
Yasuo ult still on cooldown. Obviously, a lot of ult behind. Here's an all in.
There goes Doran. A lot of damage now. That Slicing Maelstrom didn't even have the passive there as Tarzan's been exhausted, but it doesn't even matter. The Undertows are landing. Malrung having to flash, but Tarzan's got that button as well. The slows are infinite, and Doran even lands the Q. 3 kills. They'll trade that one for that pretty lackluster Rift Herald.
LCK meet LPL Olaf getting in there with the Warrior enchant, having no mundos about the enemy.
Oh my god, Chovy just used a Seismic Shove as gap close. Yeah, that's creative. I like that one. As Linderung's going to throw down the ult. Viper's going to flash, though, as Grace is going to take the wall to get himself in there. The final chapter comes down, though. The snare is in. Seismic Shove's great, though. Viper, second time you've been hit by that. Second time you're going to die this game. Griffin still have a lead, but Jinair do manage to find something bottom.
More damage than their counterparts at this point in the game, so it gets really hard, Atlas.
Well, that's 2 people hit by the Undertow, and there's the Olaf damage. My god, True Shot Barrage. Grace splashed into it. Doran gets in there. Root is able to knock him up, gets the flow back, but it doesn't matter. Linderung has the World Ender now standing behind the wall, and that is where you belong, my friend. You cannot go back into this fight, and Griffin will take their first Drake of the game, and coincidentally, that's an Infernal. Griffin are all over vision around this Infernal Drake, and then they would kill the Baron and win the game. That is not the Griffin way. They don't want to give anything up, as Doran might be giving up his life right now. Positioning not fantastic, but looking to turn it around. Doesn't find the Q, though. Has to go golden. Dodges the ultimate with it, though, as the final chapter is red, and the Volley Bear is going to bite the dust. And that is an example, ladies and gentlemen, of a wallet being just too damn heavy. Grace also going to go down. It was a catch from Jinair, but they were too damn far behind.
And Tarzan just...
That whole array of situation, and we are going to see this. That's with an exhaust.
Yeah, and it looks like Yasuo had a chance, but he didn't.
Safety is a weird word to be talking about, though, as Kellen's going to flash in. They look for Viper, who QSS's the knockup from the ultimate. He's taken so much CC, but still survives. Linderung is going to be falling down. Meanwhile, the Olaf eats everyone in the backline, and Doran is able to get out of there as well. All right, this is well and truly over. That situation was desperation from the Volley Bear, and now Griffin will break open the base and maybe, just maybe, win the game right now.
This one is for the record books. Griffin have been able to do exactly what you need to do to play a draft like this. Don't try this at home. If you're not ready to actually flex your muscles. May have taken 30. It was over way before. We're waiting to see if this will be the death push. 2 inhibitors down already.
Yep. Second Nexus turret is going to go down there, looking to get those extra kills. Viper does find Grace and the Volley Bear. In fact, Doran gets the Grace kill somehow, as Malrung survives on the fountain, but that is about all he's able to do. Griffin, okay, we hear you. You're real strong. Jinair looking down the barrel now.
Strong, but I think Lan's probably in a big argument. He played those last couple of fights really, really well.
Also innovated the flash on the Yuumi situation as well. And
German Griffin fan here on the left, global fan, thank you for joining in. They're all gone now. Not on Twitch, just alone.
All right.
Mordekaiser.
Mordekaiser comes in. So, enabled. If LS was watching, he'd be like, why? Because this champion's a bit crap. But we are going to see it regardless.
Where's he going? Because actually Azir is a pretty good counterpick to Mordekaiser top. We saw this in the LEC, I believe. Might have been the LPL already. If you don't like it, consider other streams.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's
We're all in, baby.
All right. The final chapter has been read out here as Root is going to go down relatively low, but Doran going to grab a whole lot. The picture-in-picture shows the Death Realm as Root's trying to deal with it. Doran, the darkness certainly does rise as Mordekaiser picks up first blood. LS, you were wrong. Mord is a power pick here in the LCK. I'm all about... Well, I mean... Okay, here we go. We're sending Chovy underneath the turret, and Chovy's world-ending his way out of there. He's world-ending the trade. Possibly Chongo's life here, as he does have flash available. Could be turning this. Is going to flash defensively instead, as Tarzan, they're going to rely on him to lock down that damage. Sand Soldier's not enough.
Guess who's coming?
In comes Mordekaiser. Doran looking to obliterate Chongo out of this one. The dash cannon is in. Might just be knocked up and taken down. Seas jumps on in there. Lahan's very, very low. Gonna flash. Does have that passive available as Root's gonna be able to do enough damage. The You and Me also brings the Yuumi out of any harm's way.
I think they should consider trying to do something.
Yeah, well,
they
Tarzan's
are.
gonna be caught out of position.
Okay.
Yeah, Emperor's Divide's going to come in. No leap is long enough. Chongo's gonna do it.
And then
okay. It's just got such swaggers. Here we go. All right, see you later, Root. Just destroyed. That's what Volley Bear can do. The Emperor's Divide is going to get Chovy out of there, though. Going to need the World Ender for that extra healing. As Mordekaiser walks his way in. Tana going to be his first target. Seas is going to be going down as an afterthought. Put into the Death Realm, which is extraordinarily difficult to understand.
Issues. Tana's pretty low. They're going safety first. I think it's going to be too late, though, for Jinair.
Lahenz has got Hex Splash, and he's in. 1 versus 2. They take down the Baron. They instantly murder the Pigeon Emperor from the mid lane. And Griffin, this is about as styling as you can play the game.
They're styling and they're profiling.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I never really knew. I just liked the word.
Well, Doran is going to be able to go to the Shadow Realm here.
Yep, he can choose his target here as well, as Seas is the one that's going to join him in, not join him in the Death Chamber, but in the Death Realm. Going to get over there, locks him down. The Mordekaiser's still alive, has the W available as well, eats the shield for some health.
Days you lost 6 games and you were out. Team Dark existed, but we're trying to fight here.
Yep, Griffin's diving in. Chovy gets there maybe a little bit too early, but has the stopwatch. Viper dives forward as well, but finally we found the damage. In goes the leap. The Azir is dead. Somehow Griffin are just utilizing their wallets so beautifully to murder this Jinair roster. The Emperor's Divide was god tier. Jinair pressed their buttons, but unfortunately it felt like they were disabled on the damage front.
Indeed, Atlas. This will be the end of the game. Jinair will go down 1 and 35 in terms of match score in spring and summer. 4 and 35, I believe, in terms of game score in summer season. Griffin do it. They need 1 more match win. Any win over Hanwha Life on Sunday, and they will be the first LCK team guaranteed to go to both playoffs, grand final, and World Championships 2019.
Yep, 1 victory away from being first place regular season every single time they've been AT for that position and losing out on head-to-head. So this is a very, very strong regular season team, still yet to prove themselves in playoff scenarios or world gauntlets. If we remember back to the Afrika Freaks taking them to 5 games and then Gen G crushing their hopes. In 2018, Griffin really wanting to bounce back, and World's not going to be a question mark as